अस्सलामुअलैकुम, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। जो भी नहीं बने प्लीज़ चैनल को लाइक सब्सक्राइब करके अपना मोटिवेशन बढ़ाइएगा। हाय माज अयाज, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम नॉटी बॉय। आपका भी स्वागत है अपने स्ट्रीमिंग में। अभी से शायद बहुत बेरंगे को हूँ मैं। 7 पे फिर आ गए बंदे। 7 9 करते हैं पेन। आयु कम दिया मोहम्मद साया का। तो ये तो है भाई। पैसा बहुत है अपन के पास, तो कैसे वेस्ट करे, ऐसे वेस्ट करे। फैन। हाँ बेटा, तू भी आ बेटा। चाहे बहुत हो। अपना हीरो है क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो। जो भी नए बंदे प्लीज चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें। ओपन द चैट। जा 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 जा। मुझे वेबसाइट डालने का है तो अपन के पास है बे। मुझे पैसे रख के जाने का क्या था अपन।
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Well, Michael Owen is of course likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Okay.
So off we go then. It's of course round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Diego Lopez. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fouquier attempts a clearance. Hugo Duro. Javi Guerra. Oh, good-looking ball. Almeida. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Bernardo Silva.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Hi bro, welcome to stream. जो भी नए बंदे प्लीज चैनल को लाइक
Gaia.
and subscribe.
Javi Guerra. Diego Lopez. Almeida.
Where is
Javi
Karim
Guerra.
Benzema?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Quarter of an hour played. What a throw in. Fiddles it through. He can run onto that. Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Fouquier. Hugo Duro touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he's there to belt it away. Valencia have reclaimed it.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose
Yeah,
any
boy,
authority,
strong
and
team.
as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And he was quick to react. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Javi Guerra. And it's Gaia. Out for a throw. Gaia. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Hernandez cuts out the pass. And he's intervened well there. Fouquier. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great defending, strong and determined. Javi Guerra. Looks to the other side. Oh, Red, nice interception. Done delicately. Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Fouquier made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Without practice, player change.
Diego Lopez. Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Ribery. And it's Baggio.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mosquera getting this one clear. Musiala tries a shot! And with that, the half-time whistle goes. Alava failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
छिन्या गया वही ना शूट एक में या बट बॉय ही दिया नहीं मुझे उन्हें
And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Baggio. Musiala. Oh, he's onto this. Picked out brilliant. There's the hit! Oh, it's come loose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Super Owen.
And here's Bernardo Silva. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. Backward it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
ओके कोई ना
Almeida.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Almeida. And Fouquier. Tarega. Javi Guerra. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Gaia. Diego Lopez. Javi Guerra. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Short changes him with that pass. Gaia. Mosquera. Tarega. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Cristiano
Yeah, I think it's a
Ronaldo
scoreline in
muhabbet
keeping
maç
with what we've seen up to
etine
this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Musiala. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
इतने पैसे दे के ये कि फिर मुझसे या कुछ आया नहीं तो कैसा भाई ओके बेटा बहुत अच्छा गोलकीपर किया है
Alaba with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Yamal wins the duel this time. And it's Ribery. Roberto Baggio. Yamal has it out wide and in space. It's one! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're
Pass
very
देना
much set
चाहिए
up
था
for the
शायद।
counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Alaba
42.
choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Great chance! He scores!
कितना बचाएगा ये
Demanded, and he was
माइकल
thrilled to
ओवेन
oblige.
कितना बचाएगा
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Marcó en el minuto 71 el dorsal 9. Owen. Owen. Owen.
Valencia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vazquez. Van Bouten. Now that's well
उसको
seen
पास
too.
दिया भाई
Almeida.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Shooting chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Got a shot away!
ए भाई
Oh,
साहब
and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
नया वो शूट करने का याद
Excellent
आता
challenge there, uncompromising. That has not gone well. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mendy. Can he latch on to this? Almeida. And the shot!
ओह
And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Alaba
5.
have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Serán sustituidos por
Almeida.
el dorsal 14. El dorsal 22.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's through and all alone! Can he finish? It's
ओह
there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
इतने पैसे देके खरीदा हूँ मैं, पता है उनको।
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
En el minuto 87,
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Owen. Owen.
इतना बढ़िया वो।
Alava could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Almeida. That's been cut out, well
4
played.
minutos de descuento.
Mosquera. 4 extra minutes added on. Almeida.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And the finish!
ओह, सुपर या कीपर।
Mendy. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's that, the end. Alava are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
बहुत ही बढ़िया था भाई, उनको पैसे देके या उतना नहीं खाया था भाई। क्या फायदा, बताओ, आप ही बताओ मेरे को, क्या फायदा होगा। अभी भी सेकंड में हूँ। नंबर्स अबे जोगाजोग। बहकी हवा साथ हवा की पतंग।
Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribery. Oh, this looks sharp. Suarez. Pass is just off target. Shot could be on. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
क्या था ये? मजाक था क्या? हाँ. Just miss बेबा.
Alava are looking to go forward now. Now it's Owen. Now it's Ribery. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Leo Baptistao. Quarter of an hour played. Musiala. Leo Baptistao. Alava still without a single shot on target. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That is a great pick-out. Yamal will not want to lose out. And oh, that is very close.
Owen brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
बहुत ही बढ़िया था.
Van Balten does really well to win the ball there. Musiala thinks one through. It's a great tries a shot! And again! And he's done it!
Super,
The
man.
breakthrough
Super.
strike
Mind blowing. Owen.
with a predatory goal.
Dewa
That's
ये
really
बड़े
good
बड़ा
anticipation
सही है
too,
वो.
Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
बड़ा सही देवा ये भाई सच में. ये कर सकते थे, मतलब गिरते गिरते से शूट। वो नहीं दबाना था मुझे। Sunny one.
Alava are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Owen proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Bernardo Silva. Owen. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Owen. Owen!
Oh,
Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Gol.
That
बढ़िया
looks
भाई,
like a
बढ़िया,
preconceived
बढ़िया,
plan.
बढ़िया।
Win the ball and then
El
unleash.
dorsal 9.
बढ़िया बढ़िया
And he's
बढ़िया
done it
ओवेन,
again.
बढ़िया,
He's got his second.
सुपर। बहुत ही बढ़िया गोल था ये।
Things starting to look very comfortable.
ये रहने
Well,
का
that's
best
really
है।
winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a nicely weighted pass. That is great defending, so alert. And they've got rid. Five minutes till the break. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Played towards the other side.
Habrá 2
Suárez.
minutos de descuento.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Owen. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Plenty to aim at here. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
बढ़िया बहुत ही
Alaba
जबरदस्त
in at
खेल
half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
बहुत ही बढ़िया खेल भाई, जबरदस्त, मुझे एकदम मजा ही आ गया।
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Almeria have a free kick. And it's Leo Baptistao. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yes.
Koundé. Ribéry. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Roberto Baggio. Can he finish?
इसको भी बड़े पैसे दिया
Well,
हूँ
that
भाई।
is commitment to the cause.
तो कहना ना इन्हें भी।
Corner number 2 then. Suarez. And now they can spring out of defence. The pass has gone astray. Leo Baptista. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Alava with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Suarez. Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Baggio. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Musiala turns back here, probably the best option. Musiala. Great defending, strong and determined. Suarez. Koundé. That is good alertness.
यामा पूरा गियोन भगाया क्या भाई यामाल को?
Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Defending was strong and firm.
Shit man.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
भाई यामाल
Peter,
का
I
पास
don't think there's
गोल
anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
वो एक पूरा गया भाई वो।
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Musiala has created one goal already. He's got away. And here's Baggio. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Alava perhaps contemplating their next change here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Leo Baptista. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mendy.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Owen. Oh, just skip and the shot.
हाँ भाई
Terrific header.
Oh.
And it's there. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, there's always a
Badía.
chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
84, el dorsal 12.
Wow. Thank you, Maz. Naughty boy. Amad. दो गोल बच
We
गए
have got
भाई
changes
अवेन
here
के।
from both sides, in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Alava find a position of real strength now. Great chance!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of... It's Basho! Well, that is remarkable.
क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो को दे देता तो गोल था भाई।
No way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Koundé. Alava clearly now in lead preservation mode. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent hit! Leo Baptista. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
बच्चे भाई गोया बच्चे उसके।
Ha sido una derrota amarga, pero aprenderemos de ella y seremos más fuertes.
अब कम आते हो बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट मैच।
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
La alineación de hoy será...
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. There's the whistle, and here we go. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Pedri, played out to the right. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Yamal. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pressure coming in from all directions. Bernardo Silva. Musiala. And it's Baggio. And he's picked out the run. Can he put it away? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. De Jong. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Pedri. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Dani Olmo. Van Bouten. And Baggio. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Hernandez simply refused to be outdone there. Musiala. Ribéry. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foot in. Ball's gone out of play. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ferran Torres. And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
Yamal going face to face with his great rival. And it's been given away. Martinez. Koundé. Kubasi. 30 minutes gone. Pedri. Dani Olmo. That's a good ball out wide. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Baggio. Yamal. And Kubasi. Koundé. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And Kubasi. Pedri. Ferran Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. Oh, smashing header! 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Musiala. Chesney deals with it effortlessly. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Out to the right. Yamal. De Jong. Might be danger here. Looking for options for movement. Bernardo Silva. Yamal. And he was quick to react. Koundé. This is De Jong. Yamal.
That's going in strongly.
And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Alava, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Dani Olmo. Van Bouten. De Jong. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. And no, that was never going to make it. He could be in here. Looking for the run. Hits one! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And it's Ribery. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Koundé, and that's been intercepted. Ribery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, in he goes again! He's scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Ferran Torres duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
De Jong, nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Yamal. And he's intervened well there. And it's Lewandowski. And that could set him on his way. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Musiala. And it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's going to go a long way. And Hernandez. Swung over. That has not gone well. Bernardo Silva. And through to the goalkeeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 42, el dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 22.
Mendy. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rafinha. So what can they make of this? Played back in. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Stood up well to him there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, Ribery, será sustituido por el dorsal 14.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé looking to get on the end of this. Ball's out once more. Pedri.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
The final seconds now. And here's Owen. Can he finish? Al Kubasi is there to clear. Pau Victor.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Reparto de puntos al final. Enhorabuena a los dos equipos por su entrega y esperemos ganar en el próximo partido.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. It's a goal kick. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance to finish. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. No, that's been intercepted. Koundé calmly anticipates. Yamal. He's gone forward. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Bernardo Silva. And it's Baggio. It's Baggio! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ribéry. That's very neat. And here's Musiala. And here's Yamal. Yamal! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 27 el dorsal 10.
Alava are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a fabulous... Decent hit! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Marcó en el minuto 29 el dorsal 9. Owen!
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Throw in. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. Owen proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Works it forward. Owen! Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's got us, and the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Alava are having a ball here. He's found a way through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nice bit of trickery. Hernandez. And it's Ribery. And it's Owen. It's Bernardo Silva. And he'll shoot here! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Alava have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. And the game has already resumed here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alava with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
This is the time you need that pace. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Musiala. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Roberto Baggio. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Lovely bit of skill. And that should get the job done. Koundé. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
That's a shade optimistic. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal. Owen. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Musiala. Roberto Baggio! He scores! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
El dorsal 9. Owen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great pressure, plenty of it. Ribery. Yamal going face to face. Yamal! And he hits the net. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
El dorsal 10.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mendy on a charge down the left. Looking for the run. Now, can he find a finish? Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Alaba are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Aspas. Ribery. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12, el dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos
Almost
por
75
el
minutes.
dorsal
Shakes
11,
to shoot.
El dorsal 32.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Aspas. Iago Aspas stood his ground strongly. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Time and again they are repelled. Mendy. And it's Aspas. Roberto Baggio. Mendy. That is lovely. Up he goes! And he's there to belt it away. Yamal with 3 goals to his name and had a shot! And it's Aspas. Alaba needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Crunching tackle. And that's gone loose.
3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Baggio. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Defending of the desperate variety. He's got full. Sticks it away. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Gol.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and
that's that, the end. Alava really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Yamal on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Your final thoughts, Jim?
well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.